Bob, you brought some pictures too, didn't you?
Oh, it was just a picture of the crew.
Okay.
Wasn't that a title? Look at that. Red Hot Riding Hood was the name of our ship.
What was the name of your ship?
Red Hot Riding Hood.
Red Hot. How'd you come up with that?
Well, we were stationed at Langley Field, and the whole crew went to a movie that night, and that was the title of it was a Walt Disney feature, and that was the title of it, so that was the name of our ship. And from then on, we picked the right name. It was a lucky name. But while we were at Langley, on that base at the far end of the field, they had a hangar that was used to house dirigibles, and they left
the B-17
both ends of it open until one of the pilots flew through that hangar and made it through all right. And from that day on, they closed one end of the hangar.
What?
Crazy.
That's great.
It's a good name. What was the name of your ship, your plane?
Plumber's Nightmare.
What was it?
Plumber's Nightmare.
Plumber's Nightmare. And what have you got there? You got some.
What they call a short snorter.
Oh, short snorter. There you go.
What's a short snorter
Well,
for the viewers out there?
By guy, you stop and
get everybody to sign it.
Get everybody to sign it. That was up Chittagong, Northern Burma.
Boy, you got a bunch of them.
And these British guys signed it for me. And it's got.
You want to kind of hold that up to Bill there, and
some of the money printed in China was most of it was printed in the United States, but some of it was gold currency, which is still good. And I got mine in India. This is a 5 rupee note, and then the Chinese. Then there's another Chinese. And then there's 1 rupee note.
Wonderful.
And then Algiers and Ceylon. Well, they don't have Ceylon anymore.
What is it now, Sri Lanka or something?
Yeah. Sri Lanka now. But they were all paper money.
Interesting.
And only 50%, and then Egypt too. I got one from Egypt and Algiers. But I said,
it's probably getting pretty fragile, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I said, it's been here how many years now?
Yes.
Do you kind of keep that in a paper plastic bag or something to keep it as nice as still is? You go ahead.
Some of us, when we first went in there, they took 6 of us and we flew us to Allahabad, India. Allahabad is halfway between Karachi on the coast and the Burma frontier. What they were doing is flying this old ammunition now from the AVG back out to us, and we'd take it and blow it up.
You blow it up?
Yes. And we stayed in the Bengal Lancers barracks. And the Bengal Lancers used to come by every morning guys and want us to go for horseback riding. But you could only work a half day there, because I said by morning, say about 11 o'clock in the morning, it'd be 114 degrees.
Ooh. And
in the afternoon it'd be about 130, 135.
Wow.
And you'd have to wear gloves to touch an aircraft.
My.
Wow.
Because it burned. I'd burn your hands right now. And we'd gas them up out there by guys. The British would send out their trucks and stuff out there for us to gas aircraft up. But that's what we was doing. Is wearing this stuff in
excuse me.
For the P-40s and everything else by guys. We just started from scratch in 42. That's what we were doing.
Everyone here will agree that it took all the way from the tail to the nose as a team to make everything successful in a bombing mission. And I think that's what probably most of us remember, because everybody worked together.
It's teamwork.
Teamwork.
And that's what I think a lot of the viewers that are watching tonight, I think they need to remember teamwork makes it work. Without a team and working together, I don't think a lot of you guys probably wouldn't have survived.
That's true. That's why so many of the crews are still close-knit, still talk to each other.
You're a family. I mean, you went in as a family and you came back out as a family.
Right.
Correct?
Right.
Sure did.
Well, when we get around the younger ones, so we don't have anything in common with them anymore. That's our biggest problem. But I said some of the young people that are really interested in it, they just keep pumping you all the time for more information and what it was like and stuff like that. But it was something that you like to do, though.
Right. Ray?
On that note, I'd like to add that a wise aircraft commander always took the time to give his crew members what we call stick time. In event of a catastrophe or situation, any one of the crew could climb into the control seat or pilot seat and was able to fly the aircraft if the pilot and co-pilot were disabled. And that's happened. It happened in our case. So I thank the Lord that our commander was wise enough to give stick time to our crew members.
There's a lot of flying sergeants, my guys in India and China. Because I said one time we pulled a 100-hour inspection on a B-24, and I was sitting down under the wing. And this major come up and he said, "Well, is this ready to go, Sergeant?" And I said, "Yeah, it's ready to go." And I said, "Where's your co-pilot?" He says, "You're it."
Oh boy.
Guy, you've got some pictures over there too, don't you?
Picture of the crew as it started out.
Kind of hold that up to the camera guy over there.
Yeah.
That's your crew there?
That was the crew that started out.
A handsome crew.
The bombardier and the navigator did not get to go over with us.
Oh.
We had our first pilot had a appendicitis attack on our second mission, training mission. He landed the plane. Our co-pilot, which is here, was a P-40 pilot brought over to put in for a co-pilot on the bomber. He wasn't too happy, but he made it.
Where are you in that picture?
Right here.
You're the third guy
Yeah, on the bottom.
from the bottom there. Okay.
And our plane, when we went overseas, we used the late one, the radar, and it was flat black except the very top still left aluminum. No markings except the Air Force emblem and the red letters on the tail. That was it.
Now, where did you have that? Where were those pictures taken? Were those taken here before you guys left?
This was taken in the Chatham Field at Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
The Air Force did it on all crews and gave everyone a picture of it. I have another one with the signatures on them.
Oh.
I got two of them.
Very good.
This was taken in Luliang, China.
In China.
It's about 90 miles.
Is that plane
from me.
still somewhere, or is
I
it
have no
gone?
idea
You
where
have
it
no
went.
idea.
It went to Okinawa, but from there I don't know.
What do you guys think about them bringing these planes in, the B-17 and the B-24, the museum, keep restoring them? Do you guys have any comments on that? Who wants to take that one?
Yeah, it's a wonderful idea.
Wonderful?
Because it brings back real good memories, realizing that, well, I think these are the only two planes flying, the 17 and the 24. And
The rest of them sitting in museums.
yeah, the rest of them are up in blocks right now, but it brings a lot of good memories back. And,
Did you go through it? Did you get to fly, or did you just go through it?
I went through that 17. I thought, this is the whole way. Come back here to the States to end it all in there. I couldn't get in, I couldn't get out. I got stuck. And I thought they were going to have to cut me out with a torch. And they pushed and shoved, and we made it. But boy, I was a wreck by the time I got to the tail.
You're talking about taking a tour in it now.
No way. No way.
I'm going to take a ride tonight at 6, I guess.
You're going to actually fly with the guys
I'm
tonight?
going to fly with them tonight at 6. If
Okay.
they fly, because there's only 3 so far, and they have to have 6.
Okay.
But I agree with Bob. I remember 55 years ago, we used to think they were enormous. We could run around any place in the plane, and now then it was a struggle to get from the front to the back, you know.
A little tight fit now,
A little tight fit.
Well, you guys weighed 120, 130 pounds, 102 pounds,
young and
you know.
150 pounds. And
Yeah. And your bones were a little easier.
Not too many brains then, you know.
How many of you remember when you had to chin yourself to get in?
To get in, right, right.